So for today, we're going to be looking at the Taken knife set for the Hunters. If you guys know, we've already done the review video. Definitely check it out because I do think it's worth it, especially if you want to see how I shaders, because I do think that's important as well. I always like to make these videos so that way you guys can see how the armor looks before you buy it, because the Taken knife set looks really, really cool if you're into the Taken look. If you're not into the Taken look, it's a little problematic because of the shadering. But definitely check out the video because I do go in length about how I feel about it and just shadering as well. But for this video, we're going to be taking individual pieces from the Taken knife set and then making individual sets from those pieces, so that way we can see what we can do with this armor set. Because, dog, let me tell you, some of these sets I was absolutely cooking. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Also remember that the Discord is open, so if you want, definitely join. All I ask is if you do join, showcase your best set so that way I can see what you're working with, because you might never know, I might make a video out of it. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the first Hunter set. So Necrostatic for the shadering, Taken knife mask and sleeves, Leering Marrow for the Omni Oculus, Jade Rabbit strides, and then Shroud of Flies. Brother, I love this one. Now, the only thing I can hear people saying is Necrostatic is not a good one because the glow is much lighter, like a much blue-green than this, which is much more of a, I guess, like a green, but we don't have that type of green in game, or at least a good one in my opinion. Because yeah, I could do something like this, which looks gross, or this one, which, yeah, I guess. There are some other ones as well. I mean, to be fair, I didn't go through all of them. This one's also a pretty decent one as well. It looks actually really good. I wanted to make this point out because, I wanted to point this out because this one looks kind of good though, bro. Wait a minute, this one looks kind of cool. Yeah, I wanted to point it out because I do feel like the glow, or the shadering, I should say, is the one part where I was like, I don't know if I feel like if this one's the correct one, because I do fuck with this one heavily. I love this shader, but there are some other ones you can definitely use. I feel like this one looks pretty decent as well. Just mix and match which ones you would prefer, because for me, obviously, I really like the other one, this one right here. I feel like this one is just like a fire choice. But there are some other shaders you can definitely go for. It's just, personally, I didn't want to like look through all of my shaders just to find the perfect one to match this one, which is why I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it with this one because I fuck with this shader. So is this one the best one? I don't know, actually. I don't remember the other sets. I do like this one a lot though. The only thing that's problematic, like I said, is Shroud of Flies. It's just that green does not change color, which in a perfect world that would be able to be toggable. So that way we can either just stay with that green or let me change the color, because it's the year of our Lord 2025, dog. Like, please make some shit toggable at this point. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Taken knife sleeves, Mask of Backrest with the Beastly Visage ornament, Dark Hollow Chidden, Megalomorph strides with the cloak as well. I think this one's pretty good. Oh god, it moves. I didn't know that. I didn't even know this cloak goes all the way up to your ass, bro. It looks like he's touching his own butt. Either way, this one looks pretty good. The only reason we went with the Megalomorph cloak is because I wanted to go for more of a, like, it has fur right here and I wanted to like keep some fur up there. But to be fair, if you wanted that, you could also just do something like this, which I think would look even cooler because it has spikes on it. If I could find this cloak, this one right here. So yeah, you could do something like this instead. The only problem is I don't think the shader looks really good, or the cloak coloring doesn't look really that good. So I guess you could go with like a black. Nah, I guess changing the shader would completely, yeah, no. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. It looks bad shader wise, but doesn't look bad like look wise. So yeah, that's why I went, like, I wanted to go with like a bug / spider theme, because I feel like that was gonna look really cool with it. And Umbral Rumble is just what I went with because I was like, okay, I want to use that. But you could also use the other Taken shader. To be fair, I don't own it because I refuse to pay fucking 20 bucks, I think it is, or some dumb shit like that. Yeah, it's 20 bucks for just the shader, because honestly, I'd be buying it just for the shader. But you could do something like this if you wanted, which doesn't look bad. My only thing is I feel like the other Taken shader is way better than this one, by far. Like, it actually looks like a Taken shader and not like someone just smudged black everywhere. So let me know what you guys think about the third set. as for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Taken Knife Stride and Taken Knife Vest, Sealed Ahamkara Grasp, Mask of Trepidation, and then Dark Hollow Mantle with Long Journeys as the shader. So I actually like this one quite a bit. I love the combo of the Mask of Trepidation with the Taken Strides and Taken Knife. I feel like the glow up here matches really well with the glow like this. It like combines everything really well. But the combo that I did not think I would love this much would be the Sealed Ahamkara Grasp with the Taken Knife Vest. I feel like these two combine so well together. It's most likely because they have the same like design language, which is going to be like ridges, right? And this has a lot of ridges as well. So I feel like that's why this looks so good. And honestly, the only piece where I'm like, you could do whatever you want would be the cloak. The cloak would be the only piece where I'm like, yeah, go fucking buck ham, brother. Because like, you don't need to use this cloak. You could use other cloaks. You could definitely use this one if you wanted to and just switch out the shading. So like you do something like, actually you can do something like this. This actually looks pretty fire. Or this one. This one looks probably the best because unfortunately, Mask of Trepidation just has a red glow on it naturally, which is kind of unfortunate if you want to like make some good sets. But like that's why I chose a red, because that already has red naturally, unless you have something that's like covering it up immensely, but you still have that red underneath. But again, when you see it like from afar, you don't see it that much. The other problem is that Sealed Ahamkara Grasp is notoriously really bad to shader. So that is why I also used Long Journeys, because it's a really good shader if you want to combine armor pieces. It's not as good as like Dreaming Spectrum or anything like that, but Long Journeys does like a really decent job. Because it's definitely different, but not so different where I'm like, it's like fucking this, bro. Because it's like, this is super green. This is like, what the fuck? So that's like my only thing about this set is just you have to be careful with shading. But bro, like you could do something like this if you wanted. Fucking hell, you could do this if you really wanted to. Again, like when it comes to cloak, you could really do whatever the fuck you want. Because this is like my favorite part about it is that it's gonna look good. So let me know what you guys think about the third set. Oh, this one's good too though. Oh, this is my favorite. And then we get to the last one, which I think came out, oh my god, this one came out so beautiful. And this is the reason why I'm saying we need to have shaders, like, or specifically glow pieces, be toggable. Because look at this, the chest piece looks absolutely beautiful with the Veiled Tithe Strides. And I just realized that I did use a lot of pieces that had two pieces in it. That's more so just because I feel like this armor set needs to help a lot more, but also because a lot of the pieces that I use just looks good with the two pieces. So that's why I use two pieces of the Taken Knife set. This one, Taken Knife Vest with the Taken Knife Cloak, Veiled Tithe Strides, Grasp of the Taken King, and Acolyte's Ambition for the Wormhouse Crown, Ego Malign for the shadering. Brother, this one looks like this is probably the best one off the rip, just because it looks so scary, but also really like formal in a weird way. So like the only piece I would switch out would be the arms for something like this, just because it fits a little bit better. Because this one has a lot of cloth, like a lot of blue cloth specifically, and this one does have that as well. And it also has the spikes, so it looks really good there. And also mimics the, like, there is chitin here, but it's not a lot. Same thing with here. But I could also understand if you wanted to keep this, because this is using a lot of chitin. The only problem is I like the this one a lot more, just because it has that black cloth as well, but it also has that blue cloth, so it combines this set really well. But again, I would have preferred if the shoulder pads were chitin, so that way it blends a little bit better. But at that point, you could probably just switch it out for like something like this, maybe. No. How do the arms look with this? I mean, obviously I'm not going to use the arms. Yeah, like, so like, yeah. Like, I like this one a lot, mind you. Like, this one looks really cool with it. It's just the asymmetry kind of pisses me off. Yeah, I would like either hope we have an armor, like a Taken armor set that looks really good with it. No, it's that fucking piece of wheat that pisses me off. No. No. Wait. No, this is not gonna work either, but doesn't look bad, but I don't fuck with it. Because the only pieces we do have that are Hive are not that good. Specifically, like the Hive, the Taken King Hive, or the Taken King set doesn't look that good with it. Nor does the Crota one look good with it. Yeah, not a fan of that one, and this one's not gonna look good with it either because of the asymmetry. It doesn't look bad, but I wish it wasn't asymmetrical. That's like my own thing. Definitely not. Yeah, so I guess at this point we just have to wait for a really good piece. Unless you have one in mind, let me know in the comments because I would love to know. But like this one, I feel like this one doesn't look bad with it actually. It's just like, no, I think this one's just gonna be the best one. It's just the fact that like this one has really big like chitin pieces, and this one has really small and like super detailed, which is why I'm like, I'm not a fan of this one specifically. So I would just keep it with this one, honestly. As much as I don't like the asymmetry, it just works a little bit better. I don't know, this one's rough, bro. Like, it's my favorite because it looks like really cool. I feel like, no, I don't want to have 3 pieces, bro. It's where I draw the fucking line. I think, you know what? I think at this point I would do this one and then just switch the cloak out. That would probably be the best case scenario for this. I don't hate that, but it's the same thing. It's like it's just so different, and this actually looks more white than this, so that's probably definitely not going to be used by me. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the sets that I've made. I like a lot of these, don't get me wrong. Actually, I like all of these, if I'm being quite honest with y'all. Like, a lot of these, they just look fucking crazy to me. But let me know which one your favorite is in the comments. I loved making these sets. It was so much fun. Granted, I think the hunters, I think I had the most trouble with the hunters, but it was more so just like trying to find like a good set with it was just really, really rough. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all coming to this point. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Other than that, be safe. I'll see you guys later.